What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today we are going to be talking about how weirdos on the internet started a boycott for the new Star Wars video game announced by Lucasfilm called Star Wars Eclipse. Now, why are these people boycotting Star Wars Eclipse and making so much noise about it? Well, I asked myself the same thing when I initially covered this, and what I was able to find is that basically there was allegations that were published in a few different news articles in France, which is where this video game company is located, basically saying that the company is it has an unsafe work environment, and the CEO, David Cage, is a racist, homophobic guy that, isn't very nice to women. And basically they make all of these accusations and have absolutely no evidence. Surprise, surprise there. And they couldn't back up any of their sources. And basically they made all these accusations, didn't have any evidence, and the company Quantic Dream took them to court and won because they made all these accusations against the company and the CEO, again, with no evidence. And so, Quantic Dream won. But once you are, guilty on the internet, guilty in public opinion, you're guilty forever in today's climate. And there's no innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent. And then even if you do prove yourself innocent, you're still guilty in people's minds. Because, if that's what the mob wants you to be, that is what you are. You are guilty no matter what. Doesn't matter how much you've done to proving yourself innocent. They don't care. They don't believe in evidence. They don't care in any of that. It's you're guilty because we want you to be guilty and you are our bad guy. And so that's kind of what's happened. And so once, they announced the Star Wars video game and the fact that it was Quantic Dream that was making it, people started losing their minds and calling for this boycott. Now, I posted a video a few days ago up on my channel that goes a lot more in depth on the origin of this and who the members are that are kind of leading this boycott. That video is up on my channel. I will also link it in the description if you missed it. And that video is clipped and edited from a live stream that I did going even more in depth, which will also be linked below as well. And guys, if you missed it, make sure that you guys go and smash the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Make sure that bell is set to all. That way you don't miss any of my videos or live streams where I cover all of the latest news in Star Wars, Star Trek, pop culture, and entertainment. Now, after posting that video and doing the live stream, nobody was really talking about this boycott, and it didn't really seem to be getting any kind of traction, or at least from what I could see. And then this morning, when I decided to look up some Book of Boba Fett news and just check on if anything new had been announced for Star Wars, I saw not one, not two, but 3 articles talking about this new boycott and this controversy over this video game. Star Wars fans are boycotting Star Wars Eclipse, Quantic Dream's new take on the franchise due to the studio allegedly fostering a sexist, homophobic, and racist work environment. Announced during the Game Awards, Star Wars Eclipse is in development at Quantic Dreams, best known for titles including Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, and Heavy Rain. Fans aren't happy about this. In 2018, several outlets reported that the studio was rife with bigoted language and inappropriate attitudes towards female employees, specifically by founder and CEO David Cage and co-CEO Gilliam D. An official statement from the studio came out right after the initial allegations reports came to light. We categorically deny all of these allegations, Quantic Dream said on Twitter. Quantic Dream filed a complaint several months ago and further complaints will follow. This is the official statement posted on Quantic Dream's Twitter from January 14th, 2018. Articles published today level various allegations against Quantic Dream, its management, and employees. We categorically deny all of these allegations. Quantic Dream filed a complaint several months ago, and further complaints will follow. We invite interested parties to read the responses of our employee representative and health security committee to questions submitted by the journalist prior to the publication. Inappropriate conduct or practices have no place at Quantic Dream. We have taken and always will take such grievances very seriously. We value every single person who works at Quantic Dream. It is of utmost importance to us that we maintain a safe environment that allows us to channel our shared passion for making video games. Now, one of the articles had a compilation of tweets from higher profile people that were jumping on this boycott bandwagon, as you guys can see up on the screen. David Cage has a history of disgusting behavior, especially towards women and the queer community. The Star Wars Eclipse reveal had me really excited, but we will not be covering the game while Cage is involved, and we support the fans behind. Hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. If you're not familiar with hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse yet, get familiar with it. As a fan, the most we can do is stand with and support our LGBTQ plus family in the Star Wars community and keep politely pestering Lucasfilm to reconsider. Lucasfilm likes to say Star Wars is for everyone, but that isn't the case with David Cage, in charge of Quantic Dream. I'm sure there are good people working on the game, however, we won't be covering it on the channel and support the hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse movement. Today is not the day to worry about losing followers. Today is the day to stand with your fellow Star Wars fans and support your LGBTQ plus Star Wars community. Hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. I support hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. I support hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. The High Republic has put queer characters and BIPCO at the forefront of the story, and there is nothing more insulting to fans and the storytellers who built it than choosing to work with someone who openly hates people like the heroes of the High Republic. As interesting as Star Wars Eclipse looks, the involvement of David Cage is simply too horrifying to ignore. Cage's behavior towards women and the queer community warrants consequences for his bigotry. Hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. Hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse because Lucasfilm Games knowingly partnered with David Cage, who has a reputation that is antithetical to the values of Star Wars. The High Republic deserves better. Star Wars fans deserve better. The High Republic is some of the most inclusive content Star Wars has ever put out. For at Lucasfilm Games to work with David Cage and at Quantic Dream is so tone deaf that it almost doesn't seem real. An absolute insult to our LGBTQ plus and BIPOC communities. Hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. And then they have this little banner that I guess they created with the hashtag in it. Now, once again, guys, these are all people that are up in arms calling for this boycott, calling for this hashtag to, spread around, trying to get Disney to listen to them and to pay attention to them over this video game that's made by a company that had allegations thrown at them. They took them to court and won the court cases. So they're innocent in, a court of law. Right? These allegations, the newspaper sites were not able to provide any evidence, and I have not been able to find any evidence. If you guys, amazing people that watch my videos in the chat, have any, please go ahead and link them below or share them with me. My email address is thatstarwarsgirl@gmail.com. I'd like to see it and to see, a little bit more into the situation, but as of right now, I haven't been able to find anything, any kind of evidence on this. So that's very suspect. And like I said earlier, the way that the climate is right now, you're not, innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent. And even then, once you're guilty in public opinion, there's no way to crawl yourself out of that hole. Once the mob is after you and put a target on your back, there's honestly nothing you can do at this point except for, to just ignore them and to say F you. And maybe that's what Disney's doing because Disney hasn't responded. Maybe they will in, the next couple of days or weeks, or maybe we just won't hear anything about this. Maybe this is one of those things where they announced the project, there was backlash, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's creative differences. Oh, we're just not going to talk about this project that we announced, like Rangers of the New Republic and a few other Disney properties that they announced that they were going to be making for Star Wars, and we haven't heard a single thing since their announcement. So who knows? It's just, I find it incredibly ironic that when people said, hey, I don't like The Last Jedi, I don't want to see Rise of Skywalker, we were called racist, misogynistic man babies that live in our mother's basement. When people, said that they didn't want to see Solo, a Star Wars story, people called them misogynistic, racist, bigots, man babies that live in their mother's basement. But now that it's, something's happening to something that they don't like, and it's a company that they don't like, now they're up in arms about it. Now it's okay to boycott something. But they were dragging people in the fandom menace through the mud back when, this Disney fanfiction sequel trilogy was coming out, back when Solo was coming out, back when, Star Wars fans were like, hey, you're kind of disrespecting the lore, you're kind of disrespecting the characters, you're kind of disrespecting the actors like Mark Hamill, like Carrie Fisher, like Harrison Ford, specifically also John Boyega. I mean, they shrunk him on the Chinese poster, but that's not okay to talk about. But the second that these people are up in arms over some video game company making a video game that they're probably not even going to play, that they were probably never even going to play to begin with, now they're up in arms and calling for a boycott. I find it incredibly ironic. What about you guys? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about all this entire situation. Once again, if you have more information on this whole Quantum Dream, controversy, let me know. My email address is thatstarwarsgirl@gmail.com. And guys, if you like my channel, my content, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Make sure that bell is set to all, that way you actually get notifications when I do other videos and live streams. And until next time, everyone, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Also, guys, if you'd like to support the channel, I have a campaign that's in demand now for a limited time only up on IndieGoGo of my 2022 cosplay calendar. The link is in the description of this video, so go check it out, see if this is something that you guys like, and again, it would help me out in supporting my channel. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for watching my channel and my content. And if you would like to support me further, go ahead and check out my Etsy, The Art of Anna TSWG, where I sell prints of my original oil paintings and drawings. I have a variety of characters, from landscapes to horror villains to Star Wars characters, DC and Marvel. So go check that out, and everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you.